everybody, we're in Montreal, and it feels like the ghosts of the Forum are buzzing in here tonight. Richard, Beliveau, Plante. My goodness, it's electric. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Canadiens start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Moves into the slot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here's a short pass to Suzuki. Stops him cold. Puck battle along the boards. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Denies him in close.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Knocked off the puck. And that pass is redirected. Into the offensive zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Punts it away in his own end. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Slides it across to Perron. Grabbed along the board by Newhook. Montreal's in transition. Moves it to Kapanen. Block is saved by Omar.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Montreal's got the puck along the boards. They've got numbers here. Oh, great save right there on the play. Omar's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. And he feeds it down to Clever. And he takes the dish. And here at center, that's intercepted. And now it's taken along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Hudson. Big play inside the defensive zone. Moves it to the middle. Moves it again. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Senators win the draw here in their own end. Slides the pass over to Spence. Quick pass to Cousins. And he takes the feed. Turns it over. Blocks him. Gets the puck in deep. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Moves it on over to Spence. And now it's grabbed by Shepard. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Montreal's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's turned aside by Omar.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Omar's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Montreal's won the draw. Stops that big bomb. Big goal on the attack through center. He grabs the puck here at the point. Scrum along the wall. Taken along the wall by Suzuki. Takes a shot. And he's got that one. Nice poke check. Quick feed to Kaliev. Gaining steam in neutral zone. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Along the half wall with the puck. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Sends a pass over. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Hard hit frees up the puck. Taken by Shabbat. With the stop.
Montreal's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Montreal's on the attack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Centerman's got it in the defensive end. There he is for the stop. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And that one's picked off. The Senators take over on possession. Knocks it into the offensive zone. Montreal's getting the puck. Right up the gut into the offensive end. The Canadiens have it behind the cage. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Patterson. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Dobson. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Patterson. Here's a short pass to Doc. Goaltender in front. Big time stop.
Oh, no, it's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
And the puck's knocked loose. Scooped up along the wall by Patterson. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Standing tall with the save. Battle along the wall. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Puck picked up by Dobson. Slides it diagonally to Gallagher. Montreal's across the blue line. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Oh, great play to sidestep the puck. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Laine. Looking to set up offensively. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Works it across to Anderson. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. And now it's grabbed by Perron. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Puck picked up by the open ice. Moves it to Anderson. The Canadiens move it ahead. Picked off in the open ice. Tries to feed it over to Perron. Here's a chance. And he stakes that one with the glove.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The centermen glide into position. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Senators gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Quick pass to Perron. And a strong effort on that play. Dishes it off. And that's broken up. Cousins carries the puck in his own zone. And he takes the pass. Here we go. Puck's in deep.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
The Senators have it in the offensive end. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. They gain the line. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Great reach by Giroux. Quick snap! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Montembeau.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Came up with the save on that play.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Grabs possession of the puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Quick feed to Laine. From center they get into the attacking area. Oh, just wide.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Moves it quickly over to Carrier. And now he tries to get it across to Laine. The Senators gain possession. Amadio's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Evans. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Zetterlund. Oh, he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Intercepted. And it goes off the stick. Montreal's moving it up the ice. Quick pass to Shabbat. Quick shot. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Ottawa's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Canadiens come up with the defensive zone draw. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Cousins takes the puck. Slides it over to Zetterlund. Quick pass across to Eller. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. The Senators take control of the faceoff. Quick feed to Batherson. Hudson's lugging the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Senators have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Doc. Takes the pass. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Taken by Gallagher. Snapper from the slot. Denies him.
Well, these are the saves, and you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Habs win the draw. Here's a blast. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Takes the feed. Giroux's got the puck in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Cleveland. Montreal's got possession here. moves on to get a breather here for the team. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Senators win the faceoff. Oh, what a stop by Montembeault. Pushes it across to Kapanen. Gain momentum up along the side. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. And it's kicked away. Picked up along the wall by Shabbat. Let's it go from the slot. Big save.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and the hit has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And a great save. The Canadiens pick up steam and are on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And now it's over to Gray. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Takes a shot. Big-time glove save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Suzuki's won the draw and they're on the attack. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And that pass attempt is deflected. Moves it quickly over to Carrier. Moves the puck across to Caulfield. Grabbed along the boards by Sapkowski. Cousins plays it now. Fires it into the offensive zone. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. There's another for the hit parade. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Senators have it now. Angles it over to Zetterlund. The turnover! Here they come! And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. And he takes the feed. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves around along the half wall. Ottawa's moving the puck through center ice. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Throws it in. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it to Dobson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Doc. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Anderson. Moves it over to Doc. Picked off by Batherson. Receives the pass. Quick feed to Batherson. Puts it on net. And the save. Slides it back to the blue line. Comes on loose after that hit. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Trying to shake the defender. What a stop on the breakaway. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Ottawa's on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Cousins. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes the feed. Gallagher's got the puck along the wing. And some good footwork to kick it away. Here's a short pass to Slavkovsky. Dumps it in. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Cousins has it in the defensive end. The Senators played along the boards. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Fight for it along the boards. And he loses control of the puck. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Turn that chance aside.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. It makes your life so much easier.
Olmark's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. More than half the period has expired. Still no score in this one. Montreal's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Handles the pass. Fantastic save! Good stand-up hit. Here we go, up-man rush here. Montreal's got the puck now. Ottawa's got possession here in the neutral zone. And the puck's kicked free. Picks off the feed. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Greg.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Senators win the draw. And that's picked off. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Handles the puck from the left side. Moves it to Slafkovsky. Nice speed at center. Moves up ahead now. Here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Senators have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
I think that's a charging call all day long. He even left his feet. You can't argue that one.
The Canadiens get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
He resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Canadiens have it behind the cage. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Ottawa's won the draw in the neutral zone. Knocks the puck loose. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Quick pass to Tuck. Puck scooped up by Sanderson. Reaches out and uses the stick. And now he moves it to Craig. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Picked off, trying to be too cute on the pass. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Sends it over. Takes it in front. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Eller's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Ottawa's won the draw. Trying to clear the puck. Oh, and they can't get it out as they are still stuck in their own end.
Yeah, and this is a tough one. Now they're fatigued, James. They had an opportunity to get 200 feet down the ice. Now they're back on their heels.
Suzuki's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Sends it in on the attack. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Through center. Fires it. Denied by Over. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Ottawa's in now. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Johnson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Time running out on this power play. They've got one last chance here. The Senators get a hold of the puck. And they get that puck down the ice.
Cousins' penalty has almost expired.
Works it across the top. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop.
This is just opportunity.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And that goes off a player in front. Montembeau's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Here in the late going to the frame, the game is still scoreless. Ottawa's won the faceoff. Henderson at the net. Oh, great save. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Montembeau.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Montreal's got the win off that draw. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Canadiens looking against the half wall. Quick feed to Perron. And now he angles it across to Cousins. To the front! Sends it over to Kapanen. And that's stolen by Bufferson. The Senators going to work on offense. Rips it. That's blocked. Moves it quickly over to Bufferson. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Wrist shot from the side. Stones him in front. Grabs the puck in the slot. Slides the puck over. Montreal's looking to break out. Here's a short pass to Amadio. Takes a shot. And then caroms off a body in the lane. Sent into the offensive zone. The Senators have it against the wall. The Canadiens pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Carrier. Swing and a miss. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Oh, look at this chance. Here's a backhand. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Late goings of this period were still scoreless. The Senators win it. Back to the point, you set it up. Denies it. He got all of it. Backhander in front. Makes another stop.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets clear to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Uses the force on that hit. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Shot! And he had an answer with that save. Passes it over to Newhook. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? 23 seconds now. 20 seconds to go. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Avoids the poke check. What a steal in his own end. Tries to feed it over to Bolduc. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
Don't forget, Team Hat giveaway night is right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up an official Team Hat.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number two is about set to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Well, I would call that a chaotic period, considering the score is 0-0, James. I mean, there's been a high volume of shots, but you have to look at where those shots are coming from. Are they in high-danger areas, or are you just shooting for the sake of shooting, and then guess what? You're giving the puck back to your opponent.
Montreal's won the draw, and they'll go to work. What a stop! Tries to get the puck to Giroux. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Pushes it across to Kelly. Quick pass to Giroux. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Caulfield. Slides it across. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. And the puck leaves the zone. Moves it to Kelly. Picked up along the boards by Sanderson. Pass it through. Oh, and it comes up with a stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. The Senators have it in the offensive zone. The Canadiens in transition at center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a shot. What a stick save at point-blank range by Allmark. Chabot's taking it from his own end. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by Cousins. Jensen's taking the puck behind his net. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Drives to the sweet spot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Quick feed to Newhook. The Senators get a hold of it. Puts it in deep. Montreal's got the puck. The Habs have it now. Slides the puck over to Spence. Here's a short pass to Zetterlund. Shot! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Moves the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. And there's the save. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Ottawa's got possession at center. Loses the coverage there. Ottawa's got it from behind the net. Oh, a clutch save! Pushes it over. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. And he takes the dish. The Senators play it along the boards. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. Shuts him down. Through center along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Drake. What a play defensively to get in front of that one.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Passes the puck over to Bolduc. And loses possession after a solid hit. And he takes the feed. Steps inside the line. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Quick pass across to Kelly. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Routine save made by Montembeault. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. The Canadiens win the draw. Comes to the front, and he loses control here. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Sanderson's got it along the Nice played along the wing. Great on-ice vision to bat that down. Oh, great move to sidestep the tip. Takes a shot. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Let's go for the back end. What a save here. Lucky bounce for the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Habs take possession off the faceoff. Slides that one right across the blue line. Can't get it to go. And that's intercepted by Jensen. Moves it to center. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Moves the puck to Carrier. Quick pass to Gallagher. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Montreal's got possession here in the offensive zone. Way too much congestion blocks that. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here they come on the attack. Ottawa's got the puck. Pinned up along the boards. The Senators gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Craig. Whiffs on that. Feeds the puck to Gallagher. Feeds it to Borduc. Here's a shot. And that's blocked away. And now he tries to get it across to Amadio. And makes the routine save.
Montembeault is able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Carrier. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Eller's got it in the defensive end. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still no score in this one. The Habs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Habs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Moves it quickly over to Kaliev.
Hudson's back in the play after gotten a new stick from the bench. And man, these things snap in half.
The Habs have the puck now. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Senators have it from their own end. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Oh, and a smart heads up play. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Look at this attack. It's smothering here. The fans are loving it. The Habs gain possession. Puck picked up by Spence. Looks to pass it to Kaliev. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Gains the zone on the left wing. The Senators grab possession with the puck. Angles it over to Eller. The Habs scoop it up along the boards. Oh, look at the pass. There's a great glove save by Olmark. nearing the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Suzuki's won the draw. Launches it from the point! And a great save! And that's intercepted by Cousins. Sends it over to Perron. And he takes the pass. The Senators take it along the wall. And the puck dies with the trapper save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Suzuki's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Pass across to Matheson. The Senators take possession of the neutral zone. Moves it to Cousins. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Quick pass to Suzuki. Goalie plays it up. The Senators take it along the wing. The Habs gain possession in their own end. Works it across to Caulfield. And he comes up with the glove save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Ottawa's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. On the attack along the boards. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Here's a race for the loose puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We're still scoreless. And they'll start with possession.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. He grabs the puck here at the point. Sends a pass over. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Snaps it on net. Oh, what a glove save! Did he ever crack that one?
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Off the draw, they take possession. Quick feed to Shutter. Gets the puck over to Gallagher. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Fox got it against the boards. Tries to feed it over to Carrier. Pass to Sanderson. Quick pass across to Perron. Shut down by the blocker. Duke's got it in the defensive zone. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. The Senators look to start the transition game. Robertson's crossed the line and gained the zone. And they continue to apply pressure here. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Feeds it over. Dishes it off. Handles the puck. Montreal's moving it into the offensive end. Down the right side and into the zone. Great defensive effort with the strip. Cap happening. Stick handling in his own zone. And now it's over to Caulfield. Puck grab by Fleming. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Cousins. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. From behind the net. Let's it go.
Scores! The icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. You got to love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive. It's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
Ottawa's gone up by one here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, speed downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Sends the pass over. Evans plays it against the boards. Here's a short pass to Anderson. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Across the line from center. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Jensen's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Takes the pass. Giroux's got the puck. The Canadiens have it now. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Moves it to Giroux. And now he moves it to Patterson. Ottawa's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Montreal's gained possession. To the low slot. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. The Senators will play from the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Shot! Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it, so look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Montreal's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. The Senators win that offensive zone face-off. Turned aside with the glove by Montembeault.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Ottawa's ahead 1-0. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. And here at center, that's intercepted. And now it's grabbed by Grigg. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Hudson. Oh, smart heads-up read. Penalty coming up. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Grigg. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Newhook's been flagged for cross-checking.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Ottawa's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
The Habs win the draw. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Here's a chance. Gives them nothing in front. Slides it diagonally to Patterson. Montreal's got it in the neutral zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Ottawa's got the puck. Scrum along the boards. Quick pass to Gray.
of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
The Senators have it against the wall. Takes the feed. And he gets in the lane to block that. On their heels, trying to clear. Oh, great work getting the puck out of the zone.
James, when I played, this was my bread and butter. I never saw power play time, but I saw a ton of PK time, and you knew when that puck was on your stick, you had to clear it, not only to get fresh legs on the ice, but now you could contest the neutral zone and defend the blue line on entry. That is the critical piece to any PK unit.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Throws one up to Evans. Into the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Saucer feed. Great save by the goaltender on that one. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
It's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on the horse.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Big time stop. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Kapanen's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Sends it in deep. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall.
Newhook standing up, ready to go.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Senators run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play, they came up to a hot goaltender.
The Canadiens are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, fantastic save by Olmark. Kapanen's going to play the puck behind the cage. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Receives the pass. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. The Canadiens trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Montreal come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Grabbed along the board by Dobson. Muffs the shot attempt. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. We wasted no time to make good on that costly turnover, James. I mean, the goaltender's out of position, a real fish out of water here, and he recognizes the space right by the inside of the post.
Past the midway mark in this period, we are all tied up in this one. Ottawa's won the draw in the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. Sends the pass down low. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Devastating collision against the wall. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Long pass up ahead to center.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Into the offensive end now. Quick shot. And he makes the save, and it had some hot sauce on that one. Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Puts it on net, and he gets in front of that rocket. Directs it on over to Kelly. Takes a shot. The Senators grab possession of the puck. Glove save by the goalie. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Moves lead. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Here's a short pass to Laine. Fires it. Oh, what a save with the glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Ottawa's taking possession in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Senators ready to go on the attack. Handles the pass. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Oh, fantastic stop here.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Simple glove save by Omar. Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Look at this, they've got some bodies here on the attack. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Robertson's getting called for slashing.
Well, he's going to get the slashing call here, James, and it's a stick infraction. What that means is you're in a vulnerable spot. Why? Your opponent has gained position on you.
Montreal's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Moves it quickly over to Shabbat. They move the puck out of harm's way. Montreal's got it from behind the net. The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. From right out of midair, he bats it down. And manages to clear the zone. The Habs gain control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Takes the feed at the point. Good defensive stop with the poaching. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. And that'll free up the puck. And the puck clears the zone. The Senators move it in. Picked up along the wall by Sanderson. The Canadiens from their own end will go for a quick change here. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Ottawa's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. Handles it along the blue line.
They use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP. Let's have another look at this, James. Yeah, there it is. I mean, look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on the power play, and as a result, they score.
Montreal strike late here in period number 2. What a huge momentum lifter for them.
Man, I don't know if they'll want the intermission, James, because you can certainly feel their temperature rising, can't you? It's when you feel that certain something coming at you. It's like a wave, and they have it right now.
Moves it to Perron. And that's picked up by Batherson. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Moves around along the half wall. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Angles it over to Line. Puck scooped up by Anderson. What a steal in his own end. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Olmark's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Montreal's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Too much congestion in front. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. Pass back to the point. Picked up along the boards by Kapanen. 6 seconds remaining. Shot and one last save. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
You know someone in your community who goes the extra mile to help out? Nominations for our Team Player Awards are available in the concourse in the lower seating level.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And just like that, the clock is ticking on period number 3. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Ottawa's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when the goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally. And so they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Caulfield's got it along the boards. Shot! Oh, post! And he makes that save as well.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Montreal's got the puck. Caulfield's got it in the offensive zone. Slides it across. Denies him in front. Across the line along the left wall. And that's blocked. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Taken along the wall by Matheson. Quick pass to Slavkovsky. Montreal's across the blue line. The Senators have it from their own end. Oh, look at this. Scooped up along the wall by Kaliev. Ottawa's got the puck against the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. With the stop.
Slavkovsky's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Montreal's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this 3rd period. Ottawa's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Makes a move in front. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Shuts him down.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
And he's ridden off the puck. Delay penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Canadiens will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
unit goes right back to work.
But with their team trailing by 1 and they have this power play, they can't squander the opportunity. They really have to get to their sets, work their options, and put it in.
On the tip, comes up with a goal save. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Anderson. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
Montembeault's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Kapanen side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Senators have it against the wall. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. And he takes the dish. Coming to the slot. Oh, what a save by Montembeault.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Canadiens win the defensive zone faceoff. And the puck clears the zone. Ottawa's got it behind the net. Gregg's got the puck in his own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Taken by Giroux. Takes a shot. Oh, it was a missile. He stopped it. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Suzuki's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dumps it in. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck over. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Gallagher. Gets the puck in deep. The Senators have it now. Here they come. Ottawa's looking to break out. Battling for it along the boards. And he sends it across to Sanderson. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do. If you want to compete for a PK spot, he does exactly that. And he takes away the shot threat.
The Senators gain possession. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
That's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by 1 at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
And he gets in front of that. Grabbed along the boards by Kapanen. Quick feed to Shekai. He's off! Great defensive play to get in front of that one. Here's a short pass to Gregg. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Tries to get it to Laine. Shakes off the coverage. Coming to the front of the net. Oh, it goes off the glove and he keeps it out.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Shekai. Slides the puck to Cousins. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. Canadiens get a hold of the draw. Oh, a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Moves it to Clevin. Moves the puck.
Blevins back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. And man, these things snap in half.
Picked up along the wall by Caulfield. And that's a smart heads-up play by Spence. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Pass it up ahead. Works it across to Eller. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Montreal's got possession of the puck. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. They go on the attack from the left side. And not much on that one. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Bringing the physicality tonight. Montreal's got it along the wall. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Oh, he got hammered by Omar.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Omar's gonna hang on for a whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Montreal's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. And off the draw, they win possession. A little back and forth. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Canadiens are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Feeds the puck over. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Scrum along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Giroux. The Senators have it now. And he takes the feed. That goes wide. Up along the wing. And now he tries to get it across to Laine. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Shot! Great save by Montreal. Puck battle along the boards. Quick pass across to Spence. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Gallagher. Off the left wing and into center.
Laine's been quiet tonight and hasn't contributed offensively, and this is a problem for his team who relies on their star sniper. If this game's still close, he's got to find a way to get his game and get back on track.
Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Look out! Great hand eye by the goaltender, poking it away. Puck dumped in. Picked up along the boards by Befferson. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Skates to the crease. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Olmark. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. The Canadiens take possession here inside the offensive zone. Feeds it over to Jensen. Shabbat's got it through the neutral zone. Drops the anchor. Shekai's got it through center. Here's a chance. Glove save.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Habs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Confidence won the draw. Here's a chance. Scores! They strike again, and it's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. I thought that he should have this puck here, James. I think he does as well. There's one player net front, and yeah, creating a screen. But he's got to out-battle that player one-on-one, find a way to track that puck.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Confidence gain possession inside the neutral zone. The Senators have it behind the net. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Shekai. Quick pass to Cousins. Ottawa's through center and now in the offensive end. Quick shot. Glove save made by Montembeault. Quick feed to Carrier. Play is blown dead with the offside. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Habs now lead by 2. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Great poke check on the reach. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Up the neutral zone now. Passes it over. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Montembeault has been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. Has been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Slides it on over to Slavkovsky. Stopped by the goaltender. Taken along the wall by Slavkovsky. And the puck's booted away. And now it's grabbed by Sanderson. Ottawa's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Puck moved over to Caulfield. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Ottawa's got the puck. Slides it up to Amadio. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. And now he passes it to Eller. The Habs take possession here in the open ice. Puts it on net. Makes it look easy with the glove. Montreal's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Moves it over to Amadio. Picked off by Clevin. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puck grab by Clevin. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Through center. Montreal's moving it into the offensive end. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Olmark's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident, controlled in the crease.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Montreal's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. The Senators start with the puck in their own end. Looks to make a play over to Zetterlund. Takes a shot. Close save, and he handles it with ease. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. to drop here any moment to get things underway again. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Oh, he scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
Well, the initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
Ottawa's finally shown some pushback in the third, and they've got a goal here.
It's amazing, James, how a game can change within the game, and that happened right there on that last sequence. Getting to the middle of the ice, fighting for possession, and that's a sense of urgency late in the third.
Slides it diagonally to Sutherland. And that's a great read to force the turnover. And he takes the pass. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Habs have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Now over to Patterson. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. And he makes the easy save.
Montembeau's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Here's a short pass to Shabbat. Gets in front of it for the block. Quick feed down low. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Hard hit frees up the puck.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Too many bodies in the way. Sends a pass over. Kaliev's gained the line and on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Canadiens have it now. Tries to feed it across. And now it's over to Suzuki. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away.
Oh, he kicked it out! I can't believe it!
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Habs have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Giroux's moving it ahead. Slides the puck across to Gallagher. Fires it. And there's the save on the play. Looks to set up at the front now. Big time stop there.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
Delayed penalty looming. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Senators will serve 2 minutes in the box.
The PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by one. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Montreal's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
This is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal. And that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet and their pass execution.
Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. quickly over to Suzuki. Bolduc's got it now deep inside his own end. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Oh, what a stop by Omar.
His shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Montreal's got the puck along the boards and tries to make a diagonal pass to Suzuki. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck. Montreal's on the attack. Fires it on net. Left side save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Cousins gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, comes up with the stop. And the puck's off loose. The Senators will play in their own end. Grabs control on the point. Moves it to top. From the open ice, they gain the line. Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
The Senators will kill off a few extra seconds now. And that doesn't reach the net. Angles it over to Hudson. Excellent heads-up play to knock that puck down. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Oh, what a save on the flapper. Ottawa's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. Works it across to Hudson. What a stop! There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Offensive zone face-off. Power play will continue, and they are humming right now.
Well, they are, and just look at the goaltender. He's been their best penalty killer, and he's standing on his head, but he can't do it forever. The PKers have to find a way to get in the lanes, but from the offensive perspective, they are shimmy and shaking in the offensive zone. They got to keep it going, but it all starts with the draw.
And it's a much-needed kill as the penalty expires.
Timing is everything, James. A critical moment of the game. You have a power play. You know how important it is, and you don't deliver. Real frustrating for the entire group.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Late goings of this period. Montreal's got a 3-2 lead at this point. The Senators win the face-off at center. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And they'll dump it in. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Shot! Simple stop by Omar.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
And a great save.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Montreal's on the attack. Although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's the pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
his hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important. They have their opponent on their heels.
Feeds it over. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Battling for it on the boards. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Got eyes on the play. Omark's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Senators win the draw. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Coughs it up at center. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Great read by Suzuki. And he gets a check of that to keep it out. With the tip. Oh, and stops him again. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Well, lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's intercepted. The Habs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Let's it go. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Pinned up along the boards. And that's kicked out from the scrum. Pushes it off. That goes off the post and stays out. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Here comes the sentence. The Senators are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Well, no one likes this call at the end of the third period when the game is tied, James. But you got to stay focused and keep the task at hand. They've got to kill this off.
Man advantage unit steps inside the face-off circle with another golden opportunity in this critical time of the game.
The power play certainly hasn't been great tonight, but they've got a huge opportunity to turn this one around right now.
And a successful clearing attempt. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Doc's lugging the puck. Tries to feed it over to Caulfield. And he passes it up ahead to Gallagher. And that goes off a player. Ottawa's got possession while undermanned. Nice job to escape the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Gray. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Shot! Oh, save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Shane.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
The Senators gain possession. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he coughs it up with the pass. Shot! Nice save off the tender's pad. The Canadiens take it across the line. Picked up along the wall by Caulfield. Ottawa's got the puck shorthanded. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Slides it across. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Slavkovsky. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn. That means overtime is looming. Both teams will refresh, and will come back with the drama next.
Fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund a children's playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. If you'd like to learn more or to donate, please visit our team website.
The moment of truth has arrived. Overtime is set to go. The Canadiens win the draw, but time's running out on this power play as they open the frame. Fantastic save!
Allmark's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Suzuki's looking to make something happen here in the corner. And that's poked away. Puck scooped up by Caulfield. And he sidesteps the check there. Ottawa's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Montreal's going to be hard-pressed to find better opportunities to win it than that as they come up empty-handed with the power play.
I'd say they got it done, James. Back on their heels on a PK, and they find a way. They get in the shooting lanes, and they take care of business. Momentum might change.
Picks up the puck in his own end. Back to the blue line. Turned aside with the glove by Omar. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Canadiens win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes a save, but barely with that one. A critical draw here. Nice job tying up his opponent. Hudson's got it in the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. And he gets in front of that one-timer. Can't hang on after that hit. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Slides the puck ahead to Bolduc. Evans crosses the line and is on the attack. And someone...
Well, they gain the advantage through the neutral zone here, James, and they're able to enter with an odd-man rush. And I love the way the puck carrier just manipulates their opponent to open up seams. They have the extra ice, they have the extra player, and they finish.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either. So we'll see you next time. And real soon at that.